Welcome back to another edition of Modern Dallas TV. I'm Jeff Levine with moderndallast.net. This week we ventured a little further north and found a wonderful modern design by architect Gary Cunningham, and stopped by Valley House Gallery, one of the oldest galleries in town, and spoke with Cheryl Vogel and artist Alex Corno about his current show, and stopped by CEDIA and picked a couple of products that we'll be featuring today on Modern Dallas TV. Stick around for the calendar, the art scene, and the open houses, and enjoy the show.
Mary Thomas Gallery is a contemporary fine arts gallery offering collectors, designers, and patrons exciting and visionary art. Located in the vibrant Dallas Design District, the gallery space provides opportunities to inform, instruct, and inspire art collectors. Rotating exhibits feature regional, national, and international artists whose works may be found in private, corporate, and museum collections. Please visit us at 1110 Dragon Street or at marythomasgallery.com.
Modern Dallas Real Estate is here today with another very prominent Dallas architect, Corky Cunningham. Corky, you've created many different projects. The one we're here to talk about is 7010 Spanky Branch, which is just coming on the market. It's a great modern. But I think let's tell everybody a little bit about your background and what you've been doing. Just a quick 30-second speech.
Thank you, Jeff. Yes. So we've had a business for 35 years. We like doing interesting, unique projects with interesting clients, and Spanky Branch is a great example. Project that a lot of people would walk past by, only because it's a very, very different kind of site. But Dean and Sandra, our clients, found this interesting narrow site, and we just fell in love with it. You know, it's only 40 foot wide, but it has an ideal orientation with north and south, frontages, and an amazing kind of polar personality. Of one side you've got this dense forest with the creek, and the other side you've got railroad tracks. So I think just a wonderful kind of combination of things happening to make it a very special house. And again, that we look for those kind of projects, be it a house, be it a school, be it a synagogue, work for a Native American tribe. We just love getting involved in projects that have a little bit different, kind of twist going on, and certainly a sense of strong culture.
Yeah, and obviously, this particular home, the way it's designed, it's not a deep home.
It's not.
I think it's like 26 feet wide.
Yes, 24, 26 feet.
Yeah.
In fact, we debated about how deep it was going to be, and that kind of helped run the numbers.
Right.
But with the 40-foot lot, that's about all you've got, But we love single depth rooms, so you've got light coming from two sides. And in this house, most rooms have light coming from the north and the south, which gives you not only beautiful light, but also great cross ventilation. And in fact, this family is notorious for opening up windows, I would say almost half the days of the year.
You'll see it in the video, for sure. We noticed that, obviously, the day we were there this week. It's
but
full.
they just love it. You noticed also the wood-burning stove, which is very efficient, and from Scandinavia. But, that was Sandra's job to manage the stove. So they do like living with the house and with the climate, and very much hands-on.
Right. Absolutely. The materials, the combination, was that a large part of your influence? Because obviously you are a modern architect. And you definitely, your materials, whether it's in the religious institutions you've created or the homes, that seems to be your...
They're very important. And most of the material choices are driven from, needs of managing maintenance. And in this case, for example, the young architect at the time working on this project was Paul Field, who now is with, Werner Field, so, a strong architect of his own right. But Paul found this Corten steel material, I think in St. Louis. And it was dirt cheap. It was almost the same price as regular galvanized steel. But we chose materials in this house that were minimum maintenance. So you've got a brick base. The Corten starts at the second level. Windows are all aluminum clad. A very straightforward, simple comp shingle roof that's easy to maintain and replace. So really there's no maintenance on the house. And we really usually often driven by that, but also clearly in this case the colors of the Corten blending into the forest and really fading away.
That's absolutely spectacular. Well, it's a great home. Thanks so much for taking the time. You can see it on our website at moderndallast.net. And Gary, Corky, thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks to Gary Cunningham for taking a little time to talk about 7010 Spanky Branch Court The home is listed by Aaron Young of Ali Beth Elman and Associates, and you can see this listing, which is available for sale on moderndallast.net. Modern Dallas Art is here this week at Valley House Gallery, one of the oldest galleries in Dallas, located in North Dallas on Spring Valley between Hillcrest and Preston. I think it's 61 years old, is that correct?
It is.
Unbelievable. And it's a wonderful, wonderful gallery and a beautiful sculpture garden. So, which brings us to today's show, which is with Alex Corno. And Alex is from Italy, and this is a mix of sculpture and works on paper. How did you find an Italian artist, Cheryl?
Well, I love the challenge of bringing somebody new to the area, and in this case, new to the United States. And one day I saw a gentleman wearing a cowboy hat, which he sported in Italy for the last 20 years, walking from sculpture to sculpture in the garden. And we didn't speak because I was down in the residence, but I thought, that man is a sculptor. And when I came up and saw the catalog he left behind for me with a card that said, if you like my work, please call me. I loved the work. It's so exciting to me to find sculpture that has pure form, craftsmanship, everything. And we started working together, started bringing a few pieces from Italy and finding a great response from people here. So I'm indebted to Shannon, who brought Alex to Dallas so that he could drop off a catalog for me, since I didn't find him in Milan, near his studio. But it's very exciting. We have a sculpture garden. I'm always looking for great sculptors.
And obviously, the work is a beautiful collection of sculpture.
Beautiful collection of sculpture, and diverse.
And diverse. So, you've got a great book, which is indicative of a Italian designer or artist. These are fantastic compilations. Tell us a little bit about what this is about, and can people buy these? Are they available here?
They're available. This catalog is the second catalog printed on Alex's work that was designed by Alex, which is great when an artist designs something, and it was printed in Italy. And we went back and forth on the internet, such a great tool, and edited what we wanted to say, and a marvelous architect wrote the essay in here. And so talking about Alex's work, why it's different from other sculptors, all of the works in this show are reproduced in the catalog. It's 72 pages, and I can't tell you, that is an unusual commitment for a gallery and artist to begin an association. Luca Pagani wrote the essay here, a noted architect.
So Alex, it's your turn. How did you come to this journey of coming to America? And is the hat, the cowboy hat, an important part of the journey?
Yes, it's a fundamental part of the journey, because the hat brought me here, and because when I put on my head this hat in Milan, I met Shannon, and probably this trip is to dedicate also Shannon, because I'm here. Thank you at this hat, because inside there is probably an energy like the cowboy energy, cowboy like a challenge, like an energy to make the sculptor. I think is the same. Anyways, it's symbolic. This is the reason, because probably I'm here in Dallas, and no, I don't know, in another place or another place of the United States.
So do you wear this hat in Milan?
Yes, absolutely. The people say, oh my God, Alex, wow, you are crazy. But probably now, I'm sure the people now change the opinion, because this is true, and also I think is a good success with this exhibition.
And now you're here at Valley House.
Sure, I mean, this.
So look at this work, paper, metal. How does it all come about?
But I think there is not a difference about the material, the paper, collage or iron. The energy is my energy. The material is also is the same, but you make the difference, absolutely. And probably the energy is the same. It's very strong.
When you look at the sculpture,
Yes.
what does it feel? How does it feel when people are looking at the piece? What should they feel?
The first I'm sure the people feel when see my work is absolutely the lightness is light, is very light, and harmony is like in Italiano say is sospeso nello spazio. Is not into the space. Is very like fluid. This is the
Floating.
Floating. Thank you. Is the first feeling to the people.
This is a wonderful exhibition. It's been a pleasure being with Alex and Cheryl. Definitely stop by Valley House. It's at 6616 Spring Valley between Hillcrest and Preston. A beautiful gallery, an amazing sculpture garden. Put it on your calendar. Experience LED at Lights Fantastic Pro, our sponsor on Modern Dallas TV. Lighting is changing at warp speed, and there's definitely an LED revolution going on. You'll see a curated selection of some of the coolest new LED fixtures from some of the best brands around the world. Visit their 12,000 square foot showroom minutes from the new Nebraska Furniture Mart in Louisville off the Sam Rayburn Tollway. Come see for yourself how lighting can enhance and change your next project. Modern Dallas TV is here at CEDIA in downtown Dallas. This is a major electronics expo which landed here, and I think it's fantastic for Dallas. Definitely brought some tourists in, but I stopped by and saw my good friend Corey Egan from Illumi, and we've known each other for a few years, and you've had a great story and journey. Tell us a little about what's going on with Illumi and where you guys are at today.
Yeah, so since our early days at the Modern Expo, from Shark Tank back in 2014, where Cuban became an investor, we actually are now just launching our second product. This is the new Illumi Smart Bulb. So essentially, this is our A19. It's just a regular light bulb. And the goal is really to help people to enjoy the right light at the right time, enjoy better lighting for better living. So it's super simple. It plugs in like a regular bulb. It's LED, so it lasts for, up to 20 years, forever essentially. And through the app, we're going to help you pick out the right light for the right time. So if you want a sunrise in the morning to help wake you up, if you have it in the bedroom, or if you want to shift it throughout the day to promote your circadian rhythm. And it's plug and play, very simple, just the bulb in the app itself. So we're launching this guy, and excited.
Where do they get hold of these?
So our website is probably the best place to find out more. It's www.illumi.co, just CO. And you can check out the new Illumi Smart Bulb, see everything that it can do. And
you can get the app on the iPhone.
And the app is available on iOS and Android.
Right. Great seeing you again.
Good to run into
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks. So we're on our journey through CEDIA here in Dallas. We stopped by the Lutron booth, and Lutron is absolutely synonymous with electronics, living the modern lifestyle with shade automation, lighting automation, and I'm here with Melissa Andresco, and we're talking a little bit about the new product called Casita Wireless, which is one of the products that Apple recently picked up to integrate with their home program.
That's right, Jeff. Yeah, so the new Casita wireless system works not only with the new HomeKit platform, but you can also control it from your Apple Watch. And then there's, of course, an app. So from a phone, your iPad, any mobile device, really, you can control your home, your lights, your shade, your temperature. So really, you've got your home right at your fingertips.
So working with a shade, what kind of integration goes into making it go up and down?
So installing a shade is very simple. There's two different ways you can do it. There's the do-it-yourself model, and then there's a do-it-for-me model. So if you're comfortable enough installing a mini blind, which is just simply hanging your own shade, you could do it yourself. If you want to have a professional come out and do the measurement for you, you could have that option too. But the beauty is that they're battery powered, so you're not going to be ripping apart your ceiling, ripping apart your walls. They're battery powered, so they're going to mount right above your window or inside the window frame, so very little construction hassle or mess. So very, very easy installation.
So Casita works the shades as well?
Yeah, so Casita will operate your lights, your shades, and your temperature.
Even though the shades are battery packed?
Yes, that's right.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Right, the technology, they all work on the same technology.
And this is a is this a typical Apple product?
So this is actually a screenshot of the app for CEDIA Wireless. This is an iPad inside of a dock right now. So this is a very typical home screen. So you can see here I have the option of controlling lights, shades, and you basically give a name to every device in your home, and then you can scroll and have different what we call scenes. So you might have a scene that says away, and that might turn all of your lights off except for maybe a front porch light, maybe a hallway light. You may have an entertain scene. That's very common where, you know, certain areas that you want people to be, the lights are at just the right level. The areas that you don't want people, those lights are off. So you have the flexibility of really customizing the system to fit your lifestyle and, you know, doing everything with the touch of a button.
And this is all seamless with Apple?
All seamless, yeah, really from any mobile device. Apple, Android, yes. And there's a great security benefit too. You know, you can tie this into, you know, let's say you're coming home and it's dark. Nobody likes to walk into a dark house. So from my car, I can actually turn the lights on either from my phone or from a little remote that you can keep in your car so that you're always walking into a lit house. And that's very powerful for a lot of people.
Absolutely. It's wonderful. The product amazes me every time I see it because it just makes life easy.
It really does.
And actually, there are a lot of other benefits that come with this kind of automation. Definitely one to consider is your electric bills. You can time things, you can change the times you want lights to come on and off, lower, higher, and these are all important at the end of the day of saving electricity, making it a little bit more sustainable life for all of us here on this planet. Lutron's a great product. Thanks, Melissa.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Final Waterfall Audio. Waterfall Audio speakers are a passion for both music and exceptional design. They were established in 1996 and designed by Cedric Aubriot. They quickly positioned themselves as a pioneer in the audio industry with an innovative glass concept and a dedicated research and development team. These speakers can be found at waterfallaudioUSA.com. Welcome to Mod Artist Gallery. In a recent editorial, art critic Todd Camplin from moderndallast.net wrote, Mod Artist Gallery is another space that breaks the mold of traditional galleries. This group space of artists has rotating shows, but also acts as a place where artists in the group can take collectors and talk to people one-on-one about their work. Stop by Mod Artist Gallery at 2514 Converse in the Dallas Design District or visit us at modartistgallery.com. To wrap up this week on Modern Dallas TV, on the art scene, we stop by the Madi Museum and meet with Norm Muka and talk about their upcoming Gala on October the 23rd. Modern Dallas Art is here at the Museum of Madi and Geometric Art. I'm here with Norm Muka. Norm's part of the board of directors.
Indeed.
And involved with the Gala that's coming up on the 23rd.
Yes, indeed, Jeff. We have our annual fundraising gala. It's our major event of the year. It'll be at the International Center in the Design District. We're featuring a range of everything from art to silent auction items, which there's going to be something for everyone, ranging from food items in a hamper, spa items, and headlining, we have a Tesla car that we will be auctioning off for the use of.
Very nice. And there'll be some works of art.
There'll be many works of art, both from the collection as well as several local and international artists which will be represented. They won't all be geometric art, but we've opened it up to a variety of people who do art of all types. It is a bit of an open session, and they are very pumped about the entire event and their ability to get out and meet more members of the public.
And the proceeds from the gala?
Go to support the Madi Museum. We operate the museum for education purposes as well. Children from throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area have come to the museum. They typically learn about art as well as mathematics. Mathematics, of course, being a key STEM initiative in the education field these days. They very often go back to their class produce some art, and in some instances we actually hang the art up in various parts of the museum. It's a very popular program. It's all provided through the kind donations as well as membership and sponsorship that we receive from throughout the DFW community.
Oh, great. The gala is on October the 23rd, 7 to 10 p.m. at the International on Irving Boulevard, just off of Turtle Creek. And if you want to stop by the Madi Museum, it's located at Cole Avenue
And Bowen.
And if you want to look it up, just type in Geometric Art in Dallas, you'll find them.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Noel.
Thank you, Jeff.
Appreciate it. On the calendar of events, the Dallas Architecture Forum brings in Omaha architect Randy Brown for a lecture at the Magnolia Theater at 7 p.m. On the 22nd is Rockitecture from 6 to 9 p.m. And if you're in the market for a modern home, we have plenty on moderndallast.net, as well as some great open houses. Our featured home this week at 12123 Shirestone is open from 1 to 3 p.m. Check out the website, the real estate page, and you can see all the open houses. There's a great selection this Sunday on the 18th. And if you're in the market for a modern, mid-century modern, contemporary home, high-rise or loft, we simply have the finest in Dallas. And for all this week, we appreciate you being here and staying all the way to the end. Have a great week.